This is Evolving with Etta, and my channel is all about life and relationships. And I am also a vlogger. There's something new to my status. I am in the middle of Vlogtober, and this is Vlogtober day number 9. And today we will be talking about acceptance, meaning if a person is not exactly what you want them to be, but you feel as though I could tweak a few things here or there, or if I just do like maybe this one thing or two and they'll be perfect. So, have you seen Two Can Play That Game with Vivica Fox? There's a whole line of sisters and brothers. Morris Chestnut was in there. So, Bobby Brown, do you remember his role? Okay. When Wendy Raquel wanted to go and get his teeth fixed, I'm not talking about like that. If your partner's crown is jacked and you want to pay to repair it, I think you absolutely should. Definitely not talking about in the sense of enhancing appearances and things like that, which is good for both of you. I'm basically saying when it comes to seeing someone and you think they have a few little quirks about them that you just want to perfection, put your perfection wizardry on, no, don't do that, because a person is who they are and you need to accept them for that. If they are not exactly what it is that you want, nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to really check every box in on your list. And unfortunately, yes, that word perfect is non-existent. There's no such thing as perfect. So if there was a point in your relationship where the person that you chose had these things, but you just accepted them because you just accepted them. And as time goes on, these particular things start to really annoy you because in the beginning you were like, oh, well, that's just how they are. It might be something quirky or just might be something straight up annoying. But you do not bring it to their attention that it is annoying so that maybe they can curve that. I mean, if it's an issue, or if it's something really, really bad, then that's just a deal breaker. But I'm saying if it's something that's small and it's something that can be worked through, sure, fine. And it's not a character flaw. I mean, because we are who we are. So you can't expect to completely change somebody because it's something about them that you do not like. That's just not good. That's not right. And that's not proper. So when dealing with someone with a flaw or a quirk that you particularly do not like, um, you have to sometimes just take it. Sometimes you just have to, because nobody's going to check all of your boxes and it's not going to go and be wonderful forever. Accept people for who they are. Love people for who they are and for how they are towards you. A lot of people have partners with the craziest idiosyncrasies, with the weirdest interests, but that is the person that you chose to love. And some people feel as though I fell in love with this person. It wasn't like I just, stood up and saw him in a line and said, I picked that one. Love really doesn't happen like that. So sometimes you don't pick per se the person that you fall in love with. Love does just happen. So again, you have to take, some of the quirks along with the individual that is your partner. You can't go around saying, I don't like this thing about you, so let's change it. If it's a pair of shoes, personal situation here. If it's a pair of shoes that you do not like, that you think have had their time, have served their purpose, get rid of them, but just replace them. Be sure that whatever you like to empty out in someone's closet or someone's wardrobe, you replace it. I've done that with many things because for me, Howard is very like nonchalant about stuff. He's like, whatever, it's no big deal. Huh? Me, I'm a little more particular about the appearance. I'm not saying that he wants to be sloppy enough like that, because when he's dressed, he's sharp. I'm saying I'm more particular more of the time when we're getting dressed for things. So, and if it's something that I did not like, I have replaced it. So again, it's not a character flaw. These are items and pieces of clothing. If it is a character flaw, you have to be honest with yourself and realize this may not be the person for me, because if you're constantly picking at somebody and you're telling them you do not like this, you do not like that, if they could tweak this, or if they could just shift this a little bit, you'd be perfect. That's probably not the one for you. Though the person may have wonderful, wonderful attributes about them, they just may not be the one particularly for you. Just to save yourself some time, when you see something that, or somebody, that's what I'm going to say, when you see something in this person that you would like to tweak or change or just slightly adjust, be careful that it's not a character flaw that you're looking at, because we are who we are. And it's not like we can just flick a switch and switch it up and just change. Some people can make adjustments if you're talking about something that you may have an issue with, especially when you're talking about it early in a relationship. But just be prepared for that individual to say, this is me. You take me for what I am, or you don't take me at all. So these are things to get out of the way early. But again, like I said, as time goes on and those things that may have been like, may really become irritants as your relationship goes longer and further. So just don't get caught up in that. Get it out the way early and speak on it. Be honest with yourself and realize we can't just flick a switch and change someone. If it's something that you do not like about a person, that is not, like I say, it's not like I can just, and it's done. Then you need to consider options, because that is not your person. So that's my little tidbit on the word acceptance, accepting us for who we are, because this is how God made us. And I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogtober number 10. Bye-bye.
To evolve is to live.